It's a good boy thing. Most won't know.
She want a nigga, but I want a friend. No, I can't lie, baby, I can't pretend. Remember them nights we was way out them Zans. We on the court, no, we not in the stands. You in the court, testify on the stand. I guess she don't understand. Can't do this shit with no plan. She wanna fuck me, she know I'm the man. I feel like Batista, I'm breaking the spine. I pop me a perk and disease in my mind. I ain't gon' lie, girl, you been on my mind. Damn near all the time, I swear you so fine. Catch me out, cause I know it can't hide. Don't step out of line, them choppers, they fine. Fucking your thought and it's hurting your pride. Bringing you these slides, you know I'm gon' glide. I can't let her crib unless that chopper on me. She say on the shit, she gon' put it on me. You can keep this out, I'ma smoke this OG. Remember way back then.
FreshSqueezed family, episode 27. Got my boy Almighty in the building. What's going on, bro?
Shit, what's going on?
Man, we've been trying to get this interview for a minute, bro. We've been literally been talking since like January, bro.
Nigga, oh my God.
And finally, schedules matched up. Finna bring y'all this interview, man. Bro got a lot going on. We've been talking off camera about your performance yesterday, but you had like 2 in the past week, right?
Yeah.
So, just how did them come about, bro?
Shit, they was kind of last minute, but like I really just been trying to like press, like I told you, just press to get as much shit done, cause you know I've been taking them summer classes and shit, so I've been occupied with them. But I had like a little gap before school started. You know, school started tomorrow for me. So I'm like, shit, let me try to get as many performances done, as many songs I can make done in this little 1 week, grace little period I got before I gotta go back to school. And then shit.
Yeah.
That's how I did it. But them bitches was tea, especially the one last night. That one, like, the vibe was way better. Way better.
Yeah, I know with Corona going on, especially in the earlier phases, it had to be hard to like get shows.
Yeah.
Has that like really been affecting you in a big way, or you ain't really felt it like that?
Nah, I ain't felt it. Nah, I mean, but that's cause you know shit, I can't sit here and complain. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna just use this time to perfect my craft, cause I'm not on yet. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna use this time. I'll already be in the studio more than anything. So I'm like, shit, this even more time. You feel me? I'm saving this little 30 minutes. That little 15 to go to class and 15 to get back, you feel me? And I'm saving all that time, I'm just putting it in the studio. Because all my classes online and so shit.
Yeah. So basically Corona been a blessing more so than it's been bad.
That's low-key how we got this interview, because like I told you, nigga, I was supposed to take some classes in Bloomington. So I would have never been in Gary at all this whole summer. But like since the Corona, I was in Gary the whole summer, or majority.
Yeah, and that's been the biggest thing with us, especially trying to link up, because like you said, you've been so far and it hasn't messed up, but pretty much everybody I talked to been saying the same thing about how Corona has helped more than it's hurt. So with that being said, I know you say you're in the studio all the time, so I got to touch on it, because you done dropped, 3 albums this year? Plus you said you just recorded another 30 the other day?
Like 15. Probably more than that, but I said 15. In like past 48 hours.
So what like inspires you to keep going like that? Like, I know some days you gotta feel like you don't want to get in the stool or you're tired. Yeah. What keeps you going?
Shit, I don't know. It's like it's a lot, and it was crazy how you just said that or asked it, cause like nigga, after the listening party, I was in a slump, but like I still don't realize it, but like niggas be saying like I gotta let it simmer down, you feel me? Like I gotta put it out there, like, you feel me? Like market it, do all the other shit, sit on it, cause like it's 22 songs, they all good too, so it's like I gotta actually sit down on it. But I be like, I'm not on yet, so I'm like, I gotta make a song every day, or at least a week or something. And I was already caught up in that summer classes, so I had less time for music or studio time, and then I just got in like a creative slump. And I feel like I couldn't make no shit. Like, it was good, but like, you know, we trying to take this shit to the next level. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't able to make no shit. I was just mentally in just a slump on some depressed shit. So I'm like, fuck. But like, recently, I get back in my groove, and that's why I've been pressing it. Nigga, you see the mic right there. It's like, it's used, I just bring it wherever I'm at. You know, I bring the whole setup, because I'm like, I gotta get it done. That's how I determined. I'm like, shit. And my niggas be on the same shit, because, like, you feel me? You can't just bring your mic to any of your niggas' cribs, and niggas actually respect, like, your craft, and you feel me? And let you rap, no distractions, or niggas actually contribute to it. So it's like, you feel me? The vibes are always there.
So when you say you in a slump, like, are you saying, so how do that work? Because it's different for everybody, you know what I'm saying? You could be in a slump to where you don't get in the booth at all, or you could get in the booth and you hear it and you like, nah, this shit ain't it.
Yeah,
so like,
it's like,
how is it for you?
I don't know. It varies from time to time. Like, I ain't gonna lie, because, like, sometimes I just feel like I'm not able to go hard enough, or I can go harder, or, you feel me? Like, like, literally everything play a factor. It's like, you just gotta learn. Like, you just gotta finagle it and just go with the flow. Cause, like, it's some days I didn't get enough sleep, and, like, I'll be in the mood to make music, but I can't because I'm so, like, exhausted. But it'd be some days when I ain't had no sleep. I can get in the studio, make 4 songs, you feel me? And I'll just be good. So it's like it'd be depending on, like, the type of slumps, or, like, you know, if some personal shit going on. So, like, sometimes some personal shit might motivate me, and I go in the studio and go crazy, or sometimes it might fuck with me, so I'm not able to get in my zone all the way, or it might just slow me down type shit. So it's just like, you just gotta go with it. Yeah. Like, just try to fuck with it, basically.
How long have you been rapping? Like, this always something you wanted to do since you was a kid, or just one day you just like, shit, I'm gonna start rapping, and turned out to be good?
Kind of both. Like, I would say, I ain't never rap when I was a kid, but we would freestyle all the time. Niggas be in the bathroom freestyle, they on the phone, at my nigga crib or something, just freestyling, but, like, nothing major. Like, we would just do it for fun. I never, like, took it serious. And then, like, you know how it is, like, growing up, niggas don't tell us, like, yeah, grow up and be a rapper. It's always, you feel me, go to college or be this, be that, do this or something. And shit, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do both.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm like, it's a lot. It's overwhelming, but I'm like, shit, that's what make me. You feel me? I'm gonna just knock them both down. I'm gonna rap, do this school shit, and then, like, my I be wanting to do too much, and, like, with music, like, outside of music being my passion, that'll allow me to get into everything. Like, say I blow up tomorrow, I can be on some Nipsey shit, some 50 Cent, Master P, Jay-Z shit. You feel me? I can own businesses, put my niggas on, get into other shit I want to do in life.
Yeah. So when did you start taking rap, like, actually serious?
Serious, I'd say after my freshman year of college, because I tore my ACL right before my freshman year of college. And I just love basketball. You know, when you're on the court, like, it's like a stress reliever. You not thinking about shit, you think about getting the bucket. And, like, I wasn't able to hoop no more for a grip, so I had to find something else. And before I tore my ACL, my brother friend, they made me, that's why I be freestyling now. These niggas made me freestyle and shit. Cause they was recording, they be recording music, and they're like, shit, we freestyle, so you do too, nigga. And I'm like, nigga, I don't be doing this, but that shit was fun as hell. And then ever since then, I just started writing, but I ain't had shit to nowhere to record or nothing. Tore my ACL, so that made me write even more. And then after freshman year, I'm trying to, Jacoby ass Victor, he'll make beats every day. Like, this nigga work ethic, it's crazy. And like, if I'm making beats, me and you together every day, and I'm making beats, we smoking, we vibing, you feel me? Especially if you freestyle or something, you eventually gonna hop on one of them beats for real. And him being my nigga and the producer, he like, nigga, hop on this. Yeah. And then he sent me this one beat, and I wrote on it when I was on the airplane that summer, and we recorded it, and that shit was crazy, I swear to God. I'm like, and then he like, nigga, you should do this. And then I just started doing it after that, and then, like, sophomore year, I was like, nigga, I want to do this for real. So that's when I started taking it serious. I started investing in myself, you feel me? I started buying a little USB mic, upgraded to, you know, just kept on upgrading and shit.
Damn, so really you only been rapping for real for like 2 years? About
For real, 100% 2 years. But I say, yeah, I started, like, for real about three and a half, about three.
Which is crazy because, especially, you know, in our area, like locally, you damn near like the hottest rapper out here right now.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, you know, being a rapper already come with a certain lifestyle and a different lifestyle. Do you feel like a lot of animosity from other artists who've been doing it longer?
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I be peeping shit cause like, I don't know, it be 50-50, you feel me? It's like, you just can't take shit personal. A lot of niggas be caught up in too much shit. Cause like, it's some niggas, unless it's somebody you fuck with, then that shit lame. But like, I know niggas that was rapping before me or longer than me. And now that, you know, you know how it is, like, it's like, hooping, like, the nigga that was cold in 8th grade, not cold when y'all freshmen, even when y'all go to high, like, shit, like, everybody else just evolved. You know, a lot of people don't evolve and like, a lot of niggas see me, past them basically. So some niggas will show me respect, some niggas will fuck with me more, but some niggas will be on some hating shit. But they used to be, you know, be falling like.
That's with anything, bro. That's literally with everything.
Yeah, I'm like, you know how it go.
Has that slowed you down from like collabing with artists? Cause you got a lot of features.
I say yes and no.
Yeah.
But low key, this how it's supposed to go though, cause like, most of the features I do, or at least my favorite ones or the best ones probably is like, but that's how you get the best music is with niggas that you feel me? It's like a team, like chemistry. Y'all got chemistry. Like when me and Ken 16 or the good boy Jordan or something, like when we in the studio, like we always make a hit. Like we already got that chemistry. So when I collab with them, unless one of us send each other something, if we together, it just be natural. But like with a lot of other artists, unless you know them or their music, you feel me?
Yeah.
And like not everybody at a level where they can just mesh together.
Yeah.
So like I collab with other artists, but a lot of them be bullshit. And the only thing that hold me back with collabing is mainly either passion or work ethic. Like a lot of niggas I be bullshitting too, but I'll really be caught up with something, or I'll be in the slump or something. But like, you know, everybody don't be on the same time as you, and that's how life is. But like, niggas don't take it as serious as you. Like, and I take this shit so serious, but I have fun with it. You feel me? I ain't taking it serious. Like, I'm just fucking myself up with it. But it's like, I'm trying to actually blow up. Like, and I actually feel that. A lot of niggas like, yeah, I want to blow, but niggas don't feel it. And I'm like, nigga, I'm really trying to. So it's like, if you trying to do something, you gotta be for real. Like,
so what do it take for you to be like, okay, I'm gonna collab with this artist? Like, let's say you are in a slump, but it's somebody you really rock with in their music. You still gonna go ahead and do it, or you just gonna be like, nah, cause I'm in a slump right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It depends on the time limit. Cause shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, this one song I just hopped on, it's a feature. I'm gonna let you hear it after the interview. It's damn hard. It's this nigga from Cali. And the vibe way different. It remind me of like the game. It's like some gangsta ass shit, but like the way I slid on it went so crazy. But like I was in a slump, and like he was pressing me like, nigga, I'm trying to drop this next week. And I'm like, damn. But like recently I just woke up and I was just in that zone, so I finished that motherfucker. But like it was some times where I had to force it. You feel me? Like I just hopped on my videographer friend little tape he dropped. And he needed to upload that shit. He like, nigga, I need this shit. And I'm like, fuck, I just got my hair done in Bloom. I just went home, set up my mic, and just recorded it. And it's hard as hell, but like I had to force it though. So sometimes I gotta force it, sometimes it come natural. Sometimes it don't work, but like if a nigga need it, I don't really get the option. It's like you gotta turn in that homework by midnight. It's like, well, you like, fuck it. Like I gotta do it anyway, so.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know we was talking about this a little bit. I told you, hold on, wait till the interview, because I always want to know what's in the artist's mind when they do get in the booth. Like, what gets you in the zone? Like, obviously, we see what you like to do right now, but what gets you in the zone when you finna lay down the verse?
Just vibe, like beats. Like, if I hear a beat, I'm like, if the beat hard, I'm like, I don't know, I try to find a beat that I'm like, I gotta hop on this, or whatever I'm feeling, cause like that's really the type of music I be making. I don't really be making like a specific. That's why I feel like I'm versatile too, cause like I just be making like mood music really. Like if I'm on some sad shit, if that's how I'm feeling, And if that's how the beat is, that's how I'm gonna do it. If I want to do some teed up, turn shit, some no auto shit, you feel me? Some trap music, or if I want to do some little trap R&B ass shit or whatever, like whatever mood I'm in. So, but I definitely got to blow a bag because that shit get me definitely motivated. That's why I just do that lighter flick at the beginning of all my shit. I'm surprised nobody else do it. You feel me? Because Wayne did that shit. Everybody be copying niggas, and nobody ever did that, at least from my knowledge. So I be doing that shit.
Yeah, when I be watching like other interviews or whatever, just hearing other artists talk, like some like to smoke, some like to drink, some like to.
You know, I put the Henny on ice too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, cause then when and it's crazy, cause like it's a different vibe. It's definitely a different vibe when I'm drinking in the studio and when I'm just drinking outside of that. Probably cause you know when you drink outside of you drinking and get turned, but like in the studio I'll literally just straight ice, put some Henny on it, and then just sip that shit. I be feel like an old man, but that shit give me like sometimes I drink too much and I just be too gone, but I be into my zone. But like just the right amount, that shit'll get you perfect. And something I used to drink all the time is wine. I ain't been on it recently, but like wine is get you perfect. It get you like super there, but it don't get you like I'm slapped. So like wine and Henny, I'm fucking them.
That's definitely a different one. I never heard anyone say wine, but I definitely agree with you 100% because that's like you get like a mellow buzz. You just feel like you're in your zone off of wine.
For real.
Some hard liquor.
And then that shit get you like you just mellow as hell. It's like perfect.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if you find some good wine that like tastes good, so that shit be hitting them. God, I'm not gonna lie.
So you had three albums dropped this year?
Romantic Trap mixtape, The Lost Footage,
4. So
yeah.
Out of those
they really
4,
tapes, but
yeah. Projects I should say.
Yeah.
So out of those, which one, for one, did you like the best? And 2, is there any like one song off of those 4 projects that you thought was like, or still think that's the one that's gonna take me?
Shit. Oh, I might have to listen more than one song. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Romantic Trap Story. That's really the one that like made a lot of motherfuckers fuck with me and realize like, he really is hard. Like, and I hit him with a different vibe than the prior tape. You feel me? That I dropped like right after my birthday, Loud and Lemonade. And Romantic Trap also like all the women, all the females fuck with it the most. Like that's their favorite tape. And then you know how nigga, if all the females listening, like this song Detention, if all the females listening to it, then all the other females gonna fuck with it. And then that's just automatically gonna make the niggas have to fuck with it because the females fuck with it. And that wasn't a plan or nothing. It just happened. So like that just made me really like that just took me to another level. And then the Lost Footage, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that bitch flopped. Cause that bitch hard. Cause niggas like they'll tell me they fuck with the no auto for when I'm just rapping. So that's what I dropped on their ass. But that one ain't, you feel me? That's the one that did the least amount of effect. Motherfuckers fuck with it, but like that was the least amount of any effect on anybody. And then Kobe Bryant, that shit was crazy because like you know I dropped Kobe Bryant 1 something. Yeah, nigga, back not the switch story, but like what you were saying earlier about when I started music, Kobe Bryant 1, I dropped that. I don't know, it was probably the summer. Yeah, my sophomore year, going into my junior year, that summer, I just made like about 3 to 5 songs in one night because I was just in my zone, just freestyling and shit. They was hard as hell. And I showed them to my nigga Elu and Caesar. And I'm like, I should drop this shit. And this nigga Elu used to call me Kobe Bryant. Well, he'd add 4 in front of everything. And I'm like, hey, that'd be hard if I, you know, have Flock and Durant, all that shit. I'm like, but we were just doing it on some like creative, fun shit. Like this before I took music 100% serious. And we just dropped that shit, and motherfuckers fucked with it. And then like, that was a grip ago. Before Kobe Bryant 2, I was like, damn, Kobe died. And I was already planning to drop Kobe Bryant 2, but I never finished it because I was just caught up in school. I was dropping my other shit, and then I'm like, damn, Kobe died, I'm gonna get up with it. As soon as school ended, even though I had summer classes, I was just making music. And I promise, I was in the studio with this nigga Matt. I finished like the last 2-3 songs that night. And it's like back to like how determined niggas is. I promise, you know, like since niggas independent, niggas do everything themselves already. Like I mixed every song like it's a 6 a.m. and then uploaded that motherfucker. And that motherfucker like did numbers, nigga. Like it took off. I'm not gonna lie, like that shit got me noticed. Like that was probably like the most retweets, likes on any platform, with social media platform or like even streaming services. Like that motherfucker was getting noticed. And nigga, I just dropped it. I didn't like. I promoted once. Like I was like, hey y'all, I'm finna drop Fobi Bryant too, and that bitch went crazy. Then I dropped the deluxe, and that's what really solidified it, cause that was really basically like the thought out version of Fobi Bryant too, cause like I ain't gonna say it was rushed, but like you know I just really just did that shit. But like the deluxe, I was really just I thought that shit out, and then after that 004. I hopped on in a different bag with that. I'm like, I'm on some not even not no motherfucking emotional shit I say, but like
it was different for sure.
Yeah, cause like Fobi Bryant, that's like some I won't call it no swag rap, but like motherfucking pure born beats. You feel me? That's not no. You feel me? Then like 004, I was on some like nigga I hopped on Tory Lane type. He's on you feel me? Different, a whole different vibe. So like every tape I do, I try to have a whole different vibe, but I think if I market 004 right, it could take me to the next level. But I say Fobi Bryant and the deluxe, them two, they so cause nigga I randomly kind of took off on them two anyway. So I feel like they might just randomly blow up randomly as hell one day, or that song don't know what to do.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. I feel like Fobi Bryant 2 was like the best altogether project. But I really like Don't Know What to Do. Like, I think that's your favorite song individually. Crazy, yeah, that song really is crazy. And OG as well, off of 004. So
good looks. Shout out my nigga Kim, he produced that shit.
Shout out to Kim, bro. So, you know, you spoke on being a independent, and a lot of rappers talk about how they never will sign. How do you like feel about that personally?
I don't know. A lot of niggas say, like I say I can't sign. A lot of niggas say that to that money in their face. That shit make you you feel me? Cause like especially but then that is the problem. Like I wouldn't sign, but like mainly what I mean by that, cause a lot of niggas, soon as they get that deal, they just take it. They don't, even if they read the contract, they just take it. But like a lot of niggas don't be knowing their worth either, or like the whole full elements of it. Cause like shit, like it's like I really look at this music shit like basketball. Cause it's like alright, if these niggas willing to offer you $1 million, that mean they gonna make way more than $1 million off of you. Then I'm like, so that mean you can low key get more. And then that also means if a nigga willing to pay you that bread, that means somebody else out there. Like for everybody it's different though, but logically, like nigga, you feel me? You gotta take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And but like I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like it depends. Like if I would sign, I'd try to make it a partnership. Or if I sign a deal with it, I fuck with a distribution deal. I'm not gonna lie. But like, with me being able to record myself and engineer myself, and like my shit nice now. So imagine once I get the budget or the best engineering equipment, or once I do reach that level. Like, cause niggas be forgetting this other artist, Chief Keef do it, Soulja Boy been doing it. Michael Jackson did it sometimes. Usher, like a lot of niggas, and you save so much money. You recording yourself. I be trying to put niggas on game. I'm like, you will save so much money. Even if you build your own studio. I got a little portable studio. You feel me? I just record off my mic. I'm like, you will save so much money. But like, so if I do sign the deal, like, I don't know how it'll work because it'll still be different. Cause like me and Kobe be talking about it all the time. Like, since I do everything myself, like, that's less money that they gotta spend or I will owe them. So like a deal low key could work in our favor because we know producers, we know engineers, we'll fuck with them to get the connections. You feel me? And fuck with them, but this is like we already know, like we know so many people, like we can damn near just finesse it.
I feel like in your situation, a deal would just be more so they can reach more people than you can right now.
Yeah.
So, you know, they'll get your music
That's
played more in New York or whatever the case may be, but you don't necessarily need it, is what you're saying. So when you recording in the studio, do you write or you just get in and go?
I just get in and go. I don't really write no more because like I have a hectic schedule, 18 credit hours in school, fucking full-time internship, trying to make my own bread, and then actually doing full-time music. Because a lot of niggas that's caught up with that shit, it's hard to really go full-time with your music. And it's nothing wrong, right? But I'll just be so busy that I'll be in my zone. And then like now I'm able to channel it more. But back then I was like, if I'm in that zone, I gotta do it right now. Because I always write and I can't record because my vibe gone, my mood gone, or my fucking, I done forgot the flow. And you know, I changed my flow too much, so I just be fucking it up. But I really just, I used to just rap like or freestyle literally until I found out I can punch in, or I like either I punch in now, or I just keep rapping until I fuck up and then cut it, or just freestyle and then redo it but perfect it, like just rapping like, alright, I could have said it better, but I like that line, or I could have said this line a little better, so I just cut it out and re-record it.
Okay, that's different then. I think everybody I talked to said that same thing, but I don't know if you ever seen this, but I got it from Vlad, I believe, when Boosie had said like being a rapper is the most dangerous profession.
I was just saying that.
So, do you feel like that?
Hell yeah. Like, I don't feel like I'm like that, like all the way, but it's just like, it's just hot, cause it's like you like it's a lot of benefits, but it's like you a target for everybody. Like you feel me? You got random niggas that want to say you get on want to snatch your chain or something. Just clout. Like you got niggas that want to clout chase. You got niggas that just hate because you doing better than them. It's like, and then you got niggas like say you get on, niggas gonna hate because you ain't put them on top. Like it's just you just gonna get a lot of unnecessary hate. And then you a rapper, so, and then a black rapper. So you know like the industry and the labels and like you feel me? If you want them big gigs, you gotta like you just gotta get super big. Like Migos or Young Thug. A lot of Atlanta rappers, but Atlanta way different. But like nigga them big names. I know that's how it go, but like they, you feel me? But now they at a level. But they make trap music still. But they at a level now where they can fucking perform at the Super Bowl if they wanted to. But it's like, it's still, it's like, it's just dangerous here because like you a target for everybody, like rappers, non-rappers, niggas with money, like you feel me? It's just, I don't know really how to explain it. It's just like, and then the police, you already a target by them no matter who you is. Then you a black man, then you a rapper, so that make it even worse. And then just with the it's really just with the lifestyle too. Cause like even if you like it depends on what type of music you make and how you go about it. But like niggas like conscious music, something you might be good, but like I'm pretty sure like niggas is still try to hop on some fuck shit with Kendrick. For no reason, like just on some lame shit, on some hating shit. You see the niggas is on there with Nipsey, like, and then when you know gangbang shit, niggas was just on some lame shit, and I'm like niggas just be on it. So it's like you just can't escape, like no matter what you do. That's literally why I stay in the studio, cause like that's how I stay out of trouble. Not saying I be getting into trouble, but like nigga, literally everywhere we go, some shit always happens.
And that was my next question. Like, have you ever ran into a problem at not just out, but like at your show or anything? I mean, it can happen anywhere, but have you dealt with that personally?
Hell yeah, all the time. Like that shit, whether it's me or somebody I fuck with or just some random shit going on, and you feel me? They got nothing to do with me or us or anything. Like shit always happen. Like that shit be blowing.
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like anybody that got some shit going on, they got to deal with that shit. But it's just intense because you always seeing the artist, and then you know, buying jewelry and all that has to go with the image and all that.
And then to add to it real quick, it's really crazy. Like you kind of say, I'm damn near like one of the hottest rappers out of here right now, or Indiana, period. And it's crazy because like I literally be in my own zone. I don't be on no kike shit. I'm still humble, but it's like I be forgetting that like niggas is elevating shit. And like I mean, you talked about earlier how like niggas be on some animosity, all that fuck shit. But it's like it's crazy now because like some niggas try to be on lame shit with me for no reason, just cause like my name keep getting clouded, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know, niggas don't cloud chase do none of that shit. But like niggas will be on some lame shit with me strictly because like my name is getting bigger and bigger. Like we got into it, I don't know, earlier this year, just cause a nigga was on some hating shit for no reason. I'm like, nigga, you don't even know me. Like you just mad. Like you know, I'm like, nigga, I don't even know you. You just on some mad shit. You just hate.
Yeah, if you not if, but when you do blow up, are you gonna leave the area?
So I'm telling you, even before, if I don't blow up, I want to move out anyway. Yeah. But that's only because like I definitely come back, but it really ain't shit. Like I definitely, but like shit, it really ain't. That's the motivation. I'm trying to move my mom out. Like
Yeah.
so what the fuck I look like staying if I'm trying to move my mom out.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a lot of niggas in Indiana be caught up in this shit because like nigga, I don't really like leaving and shit, but like I don't be wanting to leave, but when I do leave, that shit like I be feeling like a dumbass. I'm like, damn, I need to stop being stuck up because I'm like, damn, life really different. Like Vegas, I went to Seattle like before shit got bad. It was years ago, but I'm like, damn, like before the riots and shit and all the corona shit and the Black Lives Matter stuff. But I was like, nigga, they had like the lowest, and weed was legal down there. I'm like, and I was young as hell. I wasn't that young, but I was just like a senior in high school, and I'm like, life was just so different. And that shit like really changed my whole mindset. And every time I travel, that shit happened to me because I be like, damn, shit really way different. Like,
yeah, facts it is. I feel like you gotta have a different mindset to see that shit too, cause I never forget, bro. I went to Miami like when I was like 19 or whatever, and just seeing how life was different, like seeing the money, seeing all these different things. It's like I think a lot of people around here don't understand it's more to life than fucking 219, you know.
For real, like not to cut you off, but like nigga, it's so many niggas I knew. Like it's a lot of my like the niggas I be with that didn't go to college or nothing. They got their own shit going. They doing good. You feel me? But I'm talking about it's some niggas that I know that like didn't go to college, not because it just wasn't for them, but just because they didn't want to leave. And I'm like me, like, and that's kind of how it was. But since my brother went to IU and shit, that you feel me? I'm like, fuck it, I go. And I'm like, that shit changed my whole life. Like nigga, that's how I'm really popping and shit, cause I'm from the 219, so I'm gonna get my supporters here and shit. But like just having them connections, like nigga, I shot a video with a videographer from Fort Wayne and Napa, and then I went to school with hella of them. So it's like now my music in Fort Wayne, South Bend, Indianapolis, you feel me? All these, Bloomington. All this shit just because I went to college. And I'm like, damn, like, y'all could have got so many more connects. Just like, because, you know, that's really, like, once you get older, you find out that's everything. Like is college really just for the connects, not even the education?
Networking.
Yeah, networking. That's it.
Definitely. That's the biggest thing in any profession, but especially rapping. Like this blogging shit that I do, like anything like that, it's all about who you know, because you never know where that next connection gonna take.
It's paving the way.
Yeah, facts. You could meet somebody that's like when I was talking to SNFJT, like it just so happened that Shorty was on the phone with one of his homies. Boom, that's how Earth heard it. Like it's just weird work out like that. But switching gears a little bit, like a little celebrity news. Because you are an artist, I'm curious to see how you feel about the whole Tory and Meg situation. Like,
folks ass fucking goof. You know, that's crazy. He a goofy for that. Dude like 4'9" though. Nah, his music hard though. He a hard artist, but that's something that like he just fucked up. Like I can't show no remorse on because he put himself in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no matter, I mean, I can't talk because he literally got little man syndrome. But I'm like, I'm not even that type of nigga to pull out a gun in any situation first, especially with a female, even if she hitting me. Like, I don't like nigga. I know he's small, but I'm like, nigga, you can hit a female before you shoot. I'm like, I hope that, I know it ain't no publicity, but I hope it is. Because then that shit weird as hell. How the fuck you shoot a motherfucker in both their feet specifically as hell? Out the window. I'm like, nigga, this some movie shit.
And that's why I was curious, like, I don't get how that even happened. Like, how did he reach out the back seat and shoot at her, but it only hit her, like, perfectly in her feet? Like.
Both of them. I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga just aimed at her fucking toes or whatever. Nah, that's fucked up though. That's some lame ass shit. Like, even no matter how heated it is, I ain't finna shoot a female. Especially a motherfucker I'm not shooting nobody that don't get a gun. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, fact. So what's next for you, bro? Like, what's next? Projects dropping? Can we expect some more collabs? Anything?
Yeah, I'm really finna switch it up on, cause Matt, Elu. Who else? Jordan, Davey, especially Jacoby. They've been putting all that pressure on me, talking about like I need to switch it up instead of dropping the hella tapes and shit. I need to start just dropping, go back to what I used to do and just drop like songs. And then with me making so many songs, they're like, nigga, you can drop a song every week and that'll last you. You can drop a song every month, but they were like, you can drop a song every week. I'm like, nigga, you just made, like, shit, I made 15 songs. They can last me 15 weeks if I just drop it once a week. And they were like, then that'll be, it basically built your fan base up even more. Cause like a nigga, if a nigga fuck with it, they're like, all right, now I gotta go check out his other music or see what he got next.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do got some, the tapes I'm gonna do will probably be, I'll probably drop a few small EPs, shit like how I used to, the 4 songs, sorry for the wait type shit. But outside of that, I'll probably be doing like either producer collabs or artist collabs or both. Like Kenny a producer, so like I'm gonna do a like producer and artist collab and just we gonna make a little collab tape or something. And then same with the Good Boy, but we'll probably do some video shit because he don't produce. But then like I was supposed to make a collab tape with Kobe. There's Kobe on the beat, Fred, my nigga Cam. Like yes, and it's low key a lot though. Cause I'm like damn. Like say there's like 6 producers. I say I just do 10 songs each tape, or at least max or something. That's like 60. And that's just for they shit. Like I'm like damn. So I got a lot of work to do. But I'm gonna get to it.
Yeah, facts. If it's one big artist that's on right now, like who is that one person you want to work with? And rather it's the near future or down the line, but one person.
All right, we gotta narrow it down. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, it'll either be, cause these my top 3. I fuck with, cause like I make so much music, I don't even be. I listen to more local music than niggas that's on, cause like I make so much music and like not to get off top, but I be doing everything myself, so I literally be listening to myself. But niggas I fuck with heavy still. I always fuck with Chief. I found that nigga in 5th grade on some random shit, cause I always be on that pip. I swear to God. Like, it was way before he blew up. I'm like, this shit crazy. It'll be either Chief Keef, of course Herb, or Kodak in jail. So I'm gonna say No Cap, cause I fuck with him heavy. So I say Chief Keef, Herb, or No Cap. But if I had to narrow it down on some random shit, it'll probably be No Cap. Just cause I don't know why. But like on some fun shit, definitely Chief.
I think that'd be a interesting collab for real, cause No Cap voice already a little different and yours a little deeper. That might sound decent. I'm definitely glad we got this interview in, bro.
God,
like, you've been going crazy this whole year.
You too, nigga. You been putting in work.
I'm trying.
That's why I'm like,
bro.
man, I'm slacking. I was like, nigga, I swear to God, I'm like, bro, he putting in hella work, and I'm like, I still ain't did my shit with him. I'm like, I gotta make some time.
Yeah, facts. For those who don't know, like, this was damn like one of the first interviews I was trying to get, like, you and Taji off back. So definitely glad that Corona. I'm not glad that Corona happened, but I'm glad that this shit worked out because of Corona.
Yeah, it set niggas down for sure.
Yeah,
that's
facts. It do. Where can we find you at, bro? I know most of my followers probably already got you, but
yeah, Instagram and Twitter. at Verde_Dinero, VERDE_Dinero, DINERO. And then all my music everywhere, almightyfo, almighty then space then FO, no E, just FO. And then I'm on SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere really.
Everything, bro. So once again, I want to give a big shout out to my boy Almighty, his managers, everybody on the team, man. Y'all keep grinding, and we definitely looking forward to new music, bro.
You will find another me if you lucky. Yeah. I gave you all of me. Got on my ass and got me a bag, and look at you calling me. You said I ain't shit and I thought I was toxic. How you fall for me?